morning and welcome to Housing Development, your number one program dedicated to housing, construction, and real estate conversations across Nigeria and Africa. As always, I am your housing diva, Flora. This week, we'll take a deep dive into mortgages. How accessible are they, especially for civil servants? We'll also bring you Nigerian Voices, a report on the challenges civil servants face in assessing loans, and community future from Piwe in Lugbe, Abuja. Later, our property hunters team takes you inside Clinton Estate, located in the prestigious Admiralty Estate at Sokoro, Abuja. Stay with me is a full package, but let's begin with trending news in the housing and construction sector this week.
Bayero University, Kano, BUK, has announced plans to develop 500 housing units for its staff in a bid to tackle the institution's long-standing accommodation challenges. Vice-Chancellor Professor Haruna Musa made the disclosure during the second registry roundtable discussion held at the university's Senate chamber. He described the initiative as one of the most ambitious welfare projects in Bayero University's history, saying staff housing had remained a critical issue for decades. According to him, discussions with the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria (FMBN) are at an advanced stage, and a memorandum of understanding will be signed to pave the way for construction. This housing project is a major step towards improving staff welfare and boosting productivity. The institution is committed to ensuring that members of the university community live in decent and affordable accommodation. The project comes less than a month after Professor Musa assumed office as Vice Chancellor, marking one of the early milestones of his administration. The federal government's new housing scheme has not only brought excitement to diaspora Nigerian real estate investors, but also rekindled their confidence in the country's economy. The new housing scheme, known as Home and Abroad Housing Scheme, is designed to enable Nigerians living abroad to securely invest and own homes in Nigeria without fear of being defrauded. For the Nigerian community in Turkey, the scheme is a major step towards restoring the confidence of Nigerians in the diaspora, adding that it reflects government's inclusive approach and gives diaspora citizens a renewed sense of belonging. Magbo noted that the scheme does not just give houses, but also a renewed sense of belonging and security in the motherland, and they in the diaspora are ready to support the federal government to achieve more for the country. He urged other Nigerian communities abroad to embrace the program, noting that participation will not only benefit individuals but also serve as a way of giving back to the nation. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, will on Thursday, September 18, 2025, flag off the construction of 12 new roads and the installation of solar-powered streetlights across major parts of Abuja under the Light Up Abuja program. His media aide, Larry Olayinka, said the initiative will deliver hybrid solar lighting to areas including Maitama, Asokoro, Wuse, Gariki, Katampe, Jabi, Gudu, the Central Business District, and the Airport Expressway. The minister will also commission access roads in Sector Center B by Dakibu District, along with newly constructed Esther Bali Street and Kes Udezwe Street in Mabushi. Other projects lined up include access roads to the Renewed Hope Cities and estate site in Karsana West, a bypass road around the airport's second runway with a 4-span bridge, rehabilitation of the 15-kilometer old Kefi Road from Kado Village to Day Junction, and engineering infrastructure in parts of Guzape. Residences for the heads of key courts will also be built. These projects follow recent infrastructure rollouts by the minister, including water expansion works in Buari and Karu. a new sports center in Cafe District, a magistrate court in Jabi, and reconstruction of the Karu Road. To read the full details of the news, visit www.africahousingnews.com.
Those are the major developments shaping the housing sector this week. Now let's hear from Nigerians directly. The question today is, have you ever considered taking a mortgage to own a home? And what do you think should be done to make mortgages more accessible and realistic for civil servants? Let's hear what Nigerians are saying.
Interest on mortgage is less than 10%. That is single unit. But here, the thing keep accumulating. By the time you have your principal and interest over time. So by the time you finish the house and you look at what you are paid, let's call it peri victory. It's a victory at a huge cost. So that's why I never considered it. But if government can come into it and make it more better, it will be better. Yeah, I think the mortgage institution should, one, go into more awareness. Then they have to build their trust. They need to build trust. And thirdly, which is more importantly, is collaboration. Maybe across institutions, they can do collaboration. But with what is on ground now, it's going to be like cat and mouse between the civil servants and the mortgage institutions, because the time length of payment cannot be attained by any civil servant, except the one at the AIK loan.